What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. So, a couple of hours ago, I watched the Deontay Wilder Zhilei Zhang fight. Deontay Wilder is ended in 5 rounds by brutal knockout. Right? I'm so glad that Deontay Wilder made it clear that if he lost his fight, he's walking off into the sunset because it's time. It's really time to hang him up, man. Deontay Wilder is a shell of what he used to be. He doesn't even have the same fighting spirit he used to have. I feel like, when he was coming up making a name, he was so hungry to show the world that he belonged after coming into boxing as just a guy really just trying to make money for his daughter. A lot of people always just said, hey man, he fight crazy, he wild, and he always was determined to go knock his opponent out and get him up out of there. Ever since the Tyson Fury fight, Deontay's been gun shy. He's fought, like, I can tell that fights took a lot out of him. He doesn't fight with the same vigor. In this fight, it took him about 4 rounds to even start letting his right hand go and start letting it fly into Zhang's face. And then Zhang has a thick skull, bro. Like, that dude, man, got a chin on him. It's hard to make him wilt. But Deontay wasn't even throwing it long enough. And I'm going to say this, even before Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury the second and third time, even against Luis Ortiz, he was gun shy. Like, he wasn't really throwing punches like that. And you got to be at, like, especially a guy that hasn't fought in a long time, when you got long layoffs and, you got to be active and throw that mug. It was times he could throw it and he was just tentative. Bro, throw it, let it go. Get your hand out of your pocket and let it go, right? And he wouldn't. And then he got hit. Well, he got grazed with a shot. And it was a weird sequence. Like, he looked behind him and looked around. Then got caught. Zhang came right around like he's supposed to. Cracked him. And Deontay got hit harder than I think he's ever been hit before. The way he hit the canvas and the way his head bounced off that canvas, the way his eyes was looking and he was trying to talk and open his mouth, I said, oh my God. I was shocked Deontay even got up. Seriously, I was shocked he got up. The way he fell, the way I saw his face look, I said, oh my God, bro, he out of it. He out of it. I was shocked the man got up, man. So, it's time for Deontay Wilder to go. It's time. He doesn't fight with the same tenacity anymore, and it's been a hell of a career for him. Regardless of what anybody says, man, he had 10 successful title defenses as WBC heavyweight champion of the world. Gave us exciting fights every time he went out. Gave us that first Luis Ortiz fight, which was crazy. The Tyson Fury fights, 3 of them joints, right? A lot of war, a lot of knockdowns, a lot of big thudding shots. Gave us the Dominic Brazil knockout, the Robert Helenius knockout. Gave us the Bermane Stiverne fights. Gave us the knockouts against, what's my boy name, man? Golly, what was the knockout he had? He landed on dude. Now I got to look up his name now. Oh, Arthur Spilka. Gave us those knockouts, man. Gerald Washington stoppage. What's the other boy name, man? Chris Areola. Gave us some great, exciting fights, man. And always was putting it on the line every single time. Was always outmatched physically. Guys were always bigger than him. A lot of them were stronger. They were much more technically sound. And he always found a way to launch that right hand into his opponent's face like a javelin and end the fight in exciting fashion. Even with him having so many disadvantages, even with him losing rounds consistently, he always was able to land that hammer. Had the most devastating punch, for one punch, the most devastating punch we've ever seen in heavyweight history, and it's time for him to ride off into the sunset, man. Nothing to be ashamed of. He made some great money over his career. It changed his whole family's life. Changed the trajectory of his whole family's life. Again, went from working at IHOP, being a truck driver, to making millions of dollars to pay for his daughter's medical bills, take care of his family, his children, his mother, his father, siblings, etc. And, came from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a place, like I said before, that's not known for boxing. He never came from a hotbed of boxing, like a school of boxers. He didn't have elite trainers with him growing up. He had JDs. Mark Breland joined on the team later on in his career, but he didn't have a stable. He didn't come from a Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. He didn't come from a Detroit, Michigan. He didn't come from a Los Angeles, California. not even just Los Angeles, California all in general is a boxing state for real. Nevada, he didn't come from Nevada. He came from Alabama. Oh, he didn't come from New York either. New York, a hotbed for boxing talent. He came from a place that's known for producing football talent. And he started out late in his life, 19 years old, 20 years old, trying to really get money for his daughter's surgeries, and then turned that into a career, a hellified career where he became champion when nobody thought this would be a guy that would be champion for long. I remember in the Luis Ortiz fight, you had people saying Luis Ortiz was going to beat Deontay. Deontay was in trouble. Luis Ortiz is southpaw, right? And you're like, yo, this dude going to be trouble for you. And he was. But Deontay weathered that storm, man. And so, I want to give Bronze Brahma his flowers. He entertained the hell out of us for a while. And after that second fight, kept getting in there with Tyson Fury. After the second fight where he got beat from pillar to post. And came out with a lot of heart and gumption in that third fight. Even after he got dropped first in that fight. And then went on to drop Tyson Fury twice after that. Bit down, showed grit, determination, and threw that hammer like he was fucking Thor in the MCU and delivered something special, man. So I'm extremely proud of the career that Deontay has had. Wish him the best, want him to ride off into the sunset. And I hope that, he is proud of himself. Because I'm sure he made his family proud, his close friends proud, people all in Tuscaloosa, he made all of them proud. And they're excited to see what, he can live the next chapter of his life. I know he always wanted to be in movies and acting. Hell, shit, we can see you in some Creed spinoffs or some type of boxing movie or something, man. To see you be, an intimidating guy in that realm and entertain the world. He doing music, all different type of stuff, man. I hope he's able to live out whatever his heart desires. And yeah, enjoy the fruits of your labor, brother. You done made mega millions. You sitting fat, living good. Go ahead and do your damn thing, man. Machiavelli Mills TV. Congratulations on the hellified career. A great career for Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Peace, y'all.